Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike here. A big day as work continues on the S55 AMG, and Lola continues playing in the background, trying to steal my scene. Anyway, we've got a lot to do. First of all, we're dropping the pan. Wait for it. Wait for it. There. It's the next day. Oh. Monkey. Wrench. Mike. Yay!
I'm in the car.
If this is the first video in the S55 AMG series that you have seen, well, I've got a lot of splaining to do. First of all, that's Lola. Say hi. Sit. There you go. Thank you. Good girl. Yeah, she's trying to start her own channel, I think. Yeah, behind my back, she's trying to take all of my viewers. Anyway, this is the 2001 S55 AMG I got for very little money at Copart. When I bought it, it looked much different. Okay, it didn't have a hood, it didn't have bumpers, it didn't have headlights, it didn't have fenders, it had really crappy tires, all kinds of mess. And this was open, okay? It's not connected now, okay? So that's why it's loose. But the oil dipstick wasn't even really there. It wasn't sealed. And this sat outside for years and years and years and years. How many years, to be exact? I don't know, because we used to put stickers right here in Oklahoma, and that would tell you when it was last inspected. We don't do that anymore. And it didn't come with a license plate. So I don't know, but I would say 60 years, 70 years, something like that. Okay, so the issue is when we opened, we were going to drain the oil. Okay, so we drained the oil, and twice as much came out as what was supposed to be inside there, and it looked horrible. Okay, so we drained the oil, put in a new filter, started it up, we let it run and run and run and run and run for several days. I kept doing that over and over. Then I drained the fluid, and here's what came out again. Okay, equally as bad. Yeah, equally as bad. Then I got this horrible tick or a knock. You decide. Here it is. That is when we decided to take off the valve cover right here. The ticking was coming from right here, cylinder 2, and voila. Okay, this is what it looked like. Yeah, remember all the rust, all the goo? Remember the lovely spring that had sprung? Yeah. So I got a lot of comments, a lot of folks telling me what they think is wrong, a lot of Mercedes experts out there, which is fine. I always listen to what everybody has to say, and a lot of people do know a lot more about these cars than me. Trust me, I'm not an expert. A lot of folks said we need to drop the oil pan, the engine oil pan, to see what the pump looks like. They believe the pump is clogged, and so oil is not getting up into here. Okay, so that's the plan for today. Yeah, we're going to jack up the car, we're going down below, and we're taking off the engine oil pan, which I've heard is just delightful. Yeah, I've heard so many wonderful things about changing the oil pan on an S55 or even just an S500. Yeah, so much fun to get that little booger off. Let's find out. Well, let me give you a behind the scenes look. I was going to say upskirt, but that's not very PC. That's horrible. Okay, so this is the pan for the engine oil. These are all these little Torx bolts that have to come out. Okay, doesn't look difficult, but I tell you what, from what I've read and what I understand, the stuff they used to keep the oil inside and not dripping out the sides is like the toughest substance known to man. Okay, it's some kind of a black silicone, extra mega wattage, triple X, you know, whatever. It is unbelievably difficult to separate. Okay, what you basically have to do is you have to get under this lip right here and then do some scraping with something plastic. Okay, I've heard of people shoving little razor blades into here. I don't want to scratch the edge. I don't want to ruin my oil pan right here, but the hard part is getting this to come off. So with that said, let the music begin. We're going to drain the oil. I just changed the oil, so I think I'm going to try to save it. We'll change, unless it's really bad. let's wait on that call because I know you guys want to see what comes out of it. I know you really want to see what comes out. So let's do that first. Let's show you what's coming out of her. Are you ready for the big reveal? Okay, the wind is blowing so much here in Oklahoma today. I have the pan backed off like a foot from here, but let's see what comes out. Okay, now this is literally, Lola is licking my ear. She's, no, Lola, stop. Okay, so this is really just engine oil. Okay, there's no cleaner. It's been in the engine maybe 45 minutes over several days, just letting the car idle and all that kind of stuff, and then finding the nick, the tick, 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 and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna see what comes out. Are you ready? Yeah, I gotta make sure this could be another thumbnail. Let's see what color it is. Black, gold, green, purple. Here we go. Ugh. Oh. There's like chunks. What is that? Maybe that's just when the air sips back in. Okay, that is pretty gross. It still kind of feels like oil, but what a pretty color. You want to get a close-up? You want a close-up? Here we go. There it is. Still coming. Still coming out. What a beautiful color. It really is. Yeah. But it's got me kind of worried. Ha! Okay, we're going back out. Back it out, back it out. Okay, and there's the pan below. Right there. That's the pan. Okay. We're going to let that drain. Let me show you what's coming out. Yep, it's like we're panning for gold here. It's not really gold. Look at that, though. Look at that. It's like sludge or something. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it's like a loogie. Somebody spit a loogie in my engine. Yeah, look at that. See? There's nothing solid in there, but it's just, ugh. That's gross. That is really gross. All right, let's have some fun with some power tools. Thanks again, Randy. Auto auction rebuilds. Here we go.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Well, we've made a little template where all the bolts go. Mike started out the wrong way. Then he had to back it off. And this is like the world's strongest cardboard. I don't know, my thumb hurts so much from pushing all of these little bolts through. So some are long, some are short. Now the fun part begins because we got to get this off. Yep, somehow this little booger has come off. And I've heard horror stories. Horror stories about how difficult it is. Well, doggy, whack-a-mole worked. Yeah, we whacked it and 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 whacked it. And guess what happened? She came loose. Thank goodness gracious me. Okay, so we don't want to spill oil or whatever is all under here. So let's see. You ready for the big reveal? What are we going to find? Ugh. What are we going? Let go. Okay. Well, that's okay. But look at this. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Okay, here's your oil sump right here. The chain is kind of loose. Can you see the chain right there? I don't think it's clogged. We'll get a light under here and we'll take a look, but I do not. Oh. Well, maybe what's in the pan clogged it up. I don't know. Let me show you. This is pretty fantastic. Are you ready for YouTube gold? Lola, are you ready for YouTube gold? Look at this. What are you doing? Are you biting me? No. What are you doing? Back off. Okay, I want you to see the bottom. Lola, no. Look, I'm working. Oh, I just showed him the pan too. You're messing up my vibe, Lola. You're messing up my vibe. Okay, so here is what the bottom of the engine oil pan lookies like. You ready? You ready? You ready? Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, look at all that. Look. You want to talk about sludge? Oh. 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 Look at that. Isn't that lovely?
Isn't she lovely?
Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Yep. Okay, well we got to clean that out. And then we're going to look at the pump and see what the deal is. Then we get to clean all of this up around the edges, put it back on, fill her up with oil, change the spring, say 17 Hail Mary full of grace prayers, and see what's going to happen, okay? What are you doing? Those are my tools. You don't get to chew my tools. Okay, look at this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is gross. It's like the world's strongest silicone. Okay, look at that. Look, close up. All right, just thought I'd share this joy with everybody right here, okay? Look at that. Look at that. Yep. I'm kind of worried now, to be honest, as we kind of clean all this up. Yeah. At least it's moving. It's not like solid sludge, but it's gross. That is really, really, really gross. See what's coming out? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. That is horrible. Okay. Yeah, that's gross. So let's give it a little shot of this and see what happens. Okay. I don't have a whole bunch of this left. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is gross. Okay, so we're going to clean all this out. You guys don't need to witness all of this, but that's gross. Look at that. Yep, grody gross. Ugh. Oh. Ooh. What the hell is that? Oh. Okay. That's why there was no oil. Holy crap. Oh. We are back in the I promise you, she does that every time I start talking to you guys on YouTube. If I'm quiet, she does nothing. When I start talking, she goes cuckoo. Yeah, that's her toy. Go back. Go back and make noise. Interrupt me again. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, this is the laboratory. This is what we found in the bottom of the sump pump. Okay? Look at that. It's like, I don't know what it is. Hair? I just don't even know, okay? This, I think, is our issue. See, can you see how close that is? Yeah, it's gross. Whatever it is, it feels like frog eggs. Maybe there was a frog living in there. Who knows? It's gross, though. That, I think, is the issue. That is the reason oil is not getting to the top end of the engine. Yeah, isn't that lovely? Yum, yum. Ugh. All right, look how beautiful she is. Yeah, we've been working on her. We have been working and working and working on her. We got her all cleaned up. We have this part under here ready to go as well, okay? Remember the big chunk that came out of there? That, I think, is the reason for our oil starvation issue. But look at the edges. Look how nice and clean they are, okay? And I kind of looked back into here, and I'll give you a quick little peek. You know how much I love my lighting. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, what do you think? Is that going to be okay? I mean, there's oil everywhere. There really was oil everywhere. But I think we're going to be okay. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. I think there's still oil. I think we're going to be okay. We're going to be positive. We are really going to be positive. Okay. We're going to put our black RTV sealant, our special black RTV sealant, on the edges right here. And then we'll button them up. Say a little prayer. Let's do that. So, let me comfortably perch myself, in the engine bay of the S55 AMG. Okay, so what have we discovered today? That horrible thing. What was that in the sump pump? I really think that's the issue, okay? So, we've got the bottom half fixed. Now we just got to fix the top half, okay? The spring is sprung, so we got to fix that. And I think this is where you guys can come in and kind of help me with this. Do I do just one spring? Do I do all the springs on this side, or do I do all the springs everywhere? I don't know. I got to tell you, that last video almost set a record with comments. So many people were telling me what I should do, which is great. A lot of times I don't like that, being a dude and all. But anyway, I do enjoy learning more and more about these cars. Never had an S55 like this. Like I said, I had a C43, which was really nice. Shouldn't have sold it, but I bought this, and then we ran into that issue. Yeah, that tiny, tiny little issue. Boing! Yeah, the spring is sprung. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. The next video, I guarantee you, the next video, we're going to fix the spring. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do, even though I just asked you guys for your opinions. I think we're just going to fix the one spring. Maybe we'll just try to put some oil in here and top it up with oil and give her a start, and just to see what happens. Maybe that rocker arm, I don't know if it's hydraulic. I don't know. I would imagine so. But anyway, maybe the rocker arm just wasn't pushing the spring down, and that's why I could turn it. Maybe the spring isn't sprung. Maybe it's good. Who knows? But maybe legit streetcars? Is that the guy that so many people told me to reach out to? Alex, I think is his name. I watch all of his stuff. I think it's Alex. Yeah, if it's not Alex, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. You've got 250,000 or 500,000 or 2 bajillion subscribers. I'm getting close to 16, so I want to say thank you for that. And all 15,953 of them as of today are very, very, very much appreciated. But the next video is going to be very exciting because we're going to hopefully start the car. Yeah, we're going to start the car. Monkey! Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.